Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose Report. Here we go. The Miz. Got a little bit of news on The Miz and get that out of the way. He appeared on Jimmy Fallon late night. He brought the WWE title with him, let Jimmy hold it and put it on his desk, and he said, I recall having the fake title on the real world, and boasted now he's got the real thing. And a shot of, they showed a shot of the Miz girl, Kaylee. It aired, and then The Miz said, after she appeared on Monday Night Raw, that he stole her Slammy Award. And then he promoted the SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 video game and then handed out copies to everybody in the audience. Ain't that a bitch? Recently, nobody, I like to give you a little bit of, what's going on with somebody we haven't heard of for a while. But recently, Lex Luger, he was in really bad health a few years ago. And I think he's recouped, and I believe he's walking again, but he was wheelchaired for a while. Anyway, he'd been traveling around to various churches giving his testimony about his life's decision of becoming a born-again Christian. The former WCW World Title Champion spoke at Cedar Ridge Church, Cedartown, Georgia last Friday. Here's a little bit of FYI attendance figures from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. All right, this is all in December. On the 4th, they were in Vegas. They had about 5,800 fans. The 4th in Jacksonville, Tennessee, 3,000 fans. December 5th, Ontario, California, 5,500 fans. Bowling Green, Kentucky, 3,800 fans. Dayton, Ohio on the 7th, that was a SmackDown taping, 4,400 fans. The 12th, just a few days ago in Mississippi, 4,000 fans. And in Monroe, Louisiana, 2,000 fans. Louisville, Kentucky, by the way, firefighters. And this is a little bit of just been going on the last day or so. In Louisville, Kentucky, firefighters and arson investigators are at the scene of a business fire on Preston Highway. The business is Black Widow Customs. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, it was a subject of Consumer Watch investigation on WHAS 11 Wednesday night. A fire is, now I'll get to why I'm saying all this if you don't know already. The fire is out right now, but firefighters believe the fire was suspicious. Employees said when he got to the business Thursday morning, the shop had been broken into and vandalized, and there were several small fires on the ground near a car inside. He said he couldn't put the flame out, but it spread quickly, destroyed the whole inside the store. Investigators are looking into the fact that the Black Widow Custom was featured on that TV show about the Consumer Watch. No injuries in the fire. Some of the other businesses suffered some smoke damage around it. But that's the shop that Tara owns, or Victoria, or whatever you want to call her. And in light of the news, this is a little bit of update on it. Here's kind of what happened, maybe. Anyway, in light of the news, wrestling TNA wrestling talent Lisa Marie Morone, custom car shop in Louisville, Kentucky, says is being suspiciously destroyed by fire this morning, and it occurred one day after the business was profiled on that Consumer Watch. Antoine Glenn, a former football player at the University of Kentucky, wants a refund after his car was left undrivable following the Black Widow Customs work on it. He had contacted the TV station, and the story was profiled on the Consumer Watch thing. In addition to losing $2,000, Glenn also was stuck with a dangerous vehicle. Two independent mechanics have said that that he needs to put emergency brakes on it. Glenn adds that Lexington car shop told him the job was poorly done. So anyway, the TV station wants to find out, whether the car was unsafe, so they took it to an unnamed Louisville mechanic, and he didn't tell them where the work was done. Says, okay, the suspension on the vehicle has been raised with a special raise kit, which rises somewhere between 7 to 12 inches. And explains to anyway, said that is very dangerous and this car cannot be driven like this. Black Widow Customs has been customized cars in Louisville since 2008. Business is owned by Tara and her husband Lee. Go on with that. I don't know whether they're kind of leading that he was upset, and I don't know. Anyway, it appears though that Batista's daughter, like I was telling you, is in a adult tape. Well, like I say, I got a hold of it, and Just wonderful. All right, where am I at now? Let me go on down here. Hang on. Big show. Let's see. Jim Ross, by the way, is working in classes with developmental talent from FCW Championship yesterday, trying to help teach them. So maybe he's more valuable off the mic than on the mic. But to me, I'd rather see him on the mic myself. All right, after her Slammy Award was stolen by The Miz, Joey Styles conducted an interview with Kaylee, better known as The Miz girl, about that. And Styles asked the girl what she was thinking when she saw The Miz win the WWE title from Randy Orton. She replied, wow, wrestling's gone downhill. WWE's Slim Jims, by the way, is going to be doing help to the support and sponsor the troops. They're donating a maximum of $500,000 worth of product to the troops overseas. All right, WWE Tiffany responded to yesterday reports which followed a Twitter message. Says, "LOL is making my that's my asking price." I don't know. Anyway, it said, "Didn't know that. Would someone clue me in since I don't have a road manager? LOL isn't realized I was Cher." Am I? That's what it says, and I must be missing something over my head. Anyway, matches for tonight's WWE Superstar. I don't even know why I read that to you. That's things I read right as I'm telling you. Anyway, on WGN, we got Zack Ryder taking on Darren Young, Yoshi Tatsu taking on Drew McIntyre, Kurt Hawkins taking on JTG. Hernandez's contract, by the way, with TNA rolled over, and he remains with the company. Officials are looking to bring him back from Mexico's AAA promotion soon. Eric Young is doing a new gimmick another new gimmick. Man, where he carries the old TNA world title around and declaring himself the real world champion. I don't know how a guy can be so many different people. Samoa Joe, by the way, is still not re-signed with TNA, but they're booking him like he's staying, with the company, and he's giving them no indication, that he's going to perform until they agree on the deal. But I guess he's going to. By the way, I'm kind of wondering who was Hulk Hogan's best man at his wedding. It was his son. Anyway, the video showed up, by the way, of that photographer getting in the fight and saying, "I got a gun," and all that crap at Hogan's wedding. If you didn't know anything about it, click on yesterday. Rhyno and TNA couldn't agree on terms on a new deal, so he hasn't re-signed. Rhyno wanted guaranteed money from TNA. His status with the company is still open, in the sense that if they agree to terms, he could still be brought back. And Rhyno, I'd agree to whatever. Tonight's TNA reaction, by the way, will air at 11:30 instead of 11, only because of, there's letting it go for extra. I don't know why they're putting it off 30 minutes. Anyway, an episode of Phoned will air immediately after Impact. Don't know what that is. Anyway, matches, I think it's the last reaction too. Season finale, I don't know whether it's over with or not. Matches for tonight's show is Robbie E taking on Jay Lethal in an X Division title match. Beautiful People taking on Mickie James and a partner in a knockout title tournament. Rob Van Dam taking on Rob Terry and more. TNA's reaction on Thursday, December 13th will be December 13th, that's it. Will be the finale, or final, however you want to spell it. And they will have the best of thing. I ain't too much of best of. They haven't been on that long. Anyway, reaction will return to its normal format January 6th. The final show for TNA's Genesis pay-per-view, December 13th reaction show will feature TNA's best matches and moments from 2010. Oh, I thought it was reactions 2010. TNA is going to be holding a gut check workshop in London, by the way, on the 29th before they finish up the European tour. Thank you guys for clicking again. It's about that time. I gotta go.